Democracies are built on being able to find ways to work together with people with whom you disagree. This is part of how we not force our ideas on people, but find ways to compromise along the way, understanding we're not always going to get our way, but we're not never going to get our way. This is, I think of this in terms of Thanksgiving. David Reynolds, a historian, he's a good writer, has a piece that ran in the Atlantic 2 years ago. It was in November 21. And talking about how Thanksgiving was largely a northern holiday, not celebrated in the South. It was a Puritan holiday associated with New England. And Lincoln helped popularize it around the country by declaring it set the date as the fourth Thursday in November in 1863, and helped push it as a national holiday that all could share. At the same time, Reynolds notes, Christmas was largely a Southern observance that was rejected in Puritan-influenced New England, where they didn't do Christmas. And Lincoln, especially after Sherman's capture of Savannah in 1864, on December 25th, as the war began to enter its final stages, was helped popularize it even in the North. And I'm not an advocate for, Jews celebrating Christmas, but I know it's in a large part of American culture. I know this because it's linked to Thanksgiving. I have eyes in my head and I have a phone in my pocket that keeps urging me to buy things. And I know that the holiday they want me to buy things for isn't Hanukkah. Not really. The lesson of all of this is that you have to create a shared culture. And that shared culture involves understanding difference and understanding compromise. Not everything can be compromised. Core ethical commitments have to be followed through on. Slavery had to be eradicated, and it had to be eradicated through war if necessary. And on many other things, we seek compromise. We know we're not going to win all the time, but we're also not going to lose all the time. That's part of the message of how our country came into being and how it can continue forward. So we should be blessed this Shabbat, every Shabbat. With that sense, we see it at the end of the Torah portion in Vayeitze. Jacob and his father-in-law Lavan, they disagree with each other, but they have a ceremony where they sort of erect a common border, it seems. They share a love of Rachel and Leah, and they know that they're going to separate. So they agree on what they agree on, they disagree on other things, and they can agree on a border, and they're not going to fight each other anymore. Finding a way to get there, that's part of what we're supposed to take these holidays, be grateful for the peace that we enjoy, and seek to make more peaceful the disagreements and the war that still exist, sadly, in this world. Shabbat Shalom.